G'day guys. You saw my yabby catch and cook videos. You might remember the dam behind me as the dam where I pulled out some pretty big yabbies and cooked up a feed. I was using some hand lines and a hoop net that day. Well, I got one of the square open top lift nets for Christmas. Decided to come down that and give that a burl. I'm going to throw it in overnight. I've got two of the square shrimp slash bait trap nets as well. I'm going to throw them all in and see if I can get another feed. Well, the water's dropped about 2 feet since the last time I was here. Still plenty in there though. I remember it being quite deep. I'm going to throw in the open top square lift net down there where I had a great deal of success last time. And I'll throw the shrimp nets probably halfway and one up this end as well. Leave them all in overnight and come and get them in the morning. Last time I was here I was throwing the net right next to that pile of sticks there, because I was throwing it from up here where these new thorn bushes are growing. But I'll be throwing out a bit deeper this time. Well, it's not actually deeper, it's just further out. So I pre-cut the meat at home. Got a nice big chunky bit for this net. Down here, through there, got a couple of slits ready for that rope, like so. And I can move that divider down onto it. And that should hold it pretty tight, I'm hoping. Come down, I'm wearing thongs like a silly person. So I'm going to avoid those thorny things. Put that out there like that. And that'll be its resting place for tonight. Just while I'm baiting this second net up, I can tell you that the weather has been stinkingly hot, too hot for fishing, and that's why I've decided to come out and throw in a couple of yabby nets instead overnight, so I can go home and sit in front of the air conditioner again, because the weather has been absolutely bloody ridiculous. Second net, about halfway, oh, not quite, but that'll be fine down there. Alright, so the third net can go pretty much straight out the middle, right in front of me here. Perfect. Alright, so my first net's out where them sticks are sticking out of the water there. Second net's just here where this stick and green string are. My third net's up there where that stick and green string are. So I'm going to go take my ice cream container with blood in it, give it a rinse and throw that back in the car so I'm not leaving any rubbish here on the farmer's property. And I might actually sit in the car and listen to the radio for half an hour so I can check the nets one time before I go home. Time to go check these nets. Silly me forgot a bucket, so I brought the trusty ice cream container back out of the car. If the yabbies are anything like the ones I got here last time, I'll only be able to fit about 4 in there. Oh, only one. He is a decent size, so I will keep him, because I'm assuming I'm going to get a whole heap more in the morning. The open top lift net definitely works. And this is just one that I got from Kmart, guys, so it's not anything special. There you go, he's half decent size, he's fairly black. Not as big as some of the ones I was pulling out last time, but he'll do. No eggs, I can keep him into the tub. So I've got my one half decent size yabby. Let's go check the 2 shrimp nets. But I suspect they might be empty, because it generally takes a bit longer for the yabbies to find their way in through the little eyelets at the end of the nets. Nothing in there yet, so I'll throw that back out and I'll check it again in the morning. The last one up the end here, I'll check him as well, and we've got the same result, no yabbies. That's alright. I wasn't expecting any really, except for in the open top lift net. I actually thought I might have a few in there, but For half an hour I'll take one yabby, that's pretty good. And a better idea will be if I put that one yabby into this net here rather than take it home by itself. So I'll grab him out of this water here. He's a feisty bugger. And I'll pop him in this net there, like that. Let him crawl around in there all night. He should, in theory, still be there in the morning because they can't really escape from these style of nets. So there he is crawling around the bottom. And I'll throw him out with this net to stay in there all night. And if he's not in there, I know that these nets aren't escape proof. Hey guys, I'm back out at the dam. It's the next day, it's about lunchtime. Let's see if I got any yabbies. Alright, so let's pull up and check the first bait trap. And we've got a couple in there, not bad. One. And no eggs. I remember checking the other one for eggs last night. Two that I keep. Little guy with one claw was in there as well. He's a bit small to eat, so I'm going to put him back. Alright, so that's the first net done. Oh wow, this one's a bit busier. Bigger yabbies too. Wow, alright. The ringlets in this one might be a bit wider. Oh yeah, got a couple of good sized yabbies in there actually. Let's have a look. Oh yes. This one's a bloody big yabby, look at that. He is huge. Nice and dirty. But that's a bloody good size yabby, that one. No eggs. Very nice. Alright, go in with your stick then if you don't want to let it go. They all come wielding sticks today, there we go. Yeah, I don't know how many I'll get. He's decent size. If I get bigger ones I'll put him back. He is, I don't know, I'll keep him for now. I'll do an audit at the end and I may or may not keep some and put others back. There's another nice size one, guys. No eggs there. Pretty good. It's a keeper. A couple of smaller ones by the look of it. Sorry about the flies buzzing around. I'll go out the hole, thank you. And these two are probably on the smaller side, so I'll throw them back. This is the net I'm excited about, this last one, the open top lift net. It's in what I consider to be a hot spot, and it can fit much bigger yabbies because it doesn't have the limitation of those eyelets or ringlets on the sides. Wow, that's disappointing. My meat's gone. And I only got the one huge yabby and one half decent size yabby. Wow. My meat must have come out or something when I threw it back in last night. That's really disappointing. How did that happen? Alright. Well, tip them out so I can get to them a bit easier. Whoa. This is the biggest one I've got. He's a bloody good size, that one. Look at that. Yeah, he's bigger than the first one I got over there. and then a half decent. So I'll do an audit, but I don't know if there's enough to keep there for a feed. Might end up putting them all back. Thought I'd have more than that, but my meat was gone. Don't know how that happened. This one's actually got eggs, so I'm going to put her back in the dam to repopulate. There you go. Off you go. See ya. Bye. Alright, so there's the haul. Not as good as I would have hoped, but I'll tip some water out and I'll have a look. Probably end up putting them back. I don't know if there's enough for a feed. There we go, look at that. There's a few there, a bit disappointing. Look at the claws on this one. Hey? Don't be so aggro. Jesus, if he got me I'd know it. There we go. Now I don't have anything to measure him with, so I thought I'd grab out that's a 600ml Coke bottle, guys, just to give you an idea of how big this guy is. He's pretty bloody big. Look, I will keep him. There's enough there to give me a taste, and that'll do me, so I'll put some more water in and I'll keep him. What I might actually do with these ones is cook them, shell them, cut the tails into strips, put it through a pasta. Not quite the result I was hoping for, but look, it'll do. And if I look hot and sweaty, it's because I am. It's bloody hot again today, close to 40 degrees. And the flies out here are shocking. So I'm going to take the few yabbies that I did get, take them home and prep them for dinner and put them through a nice pasta. Catch us all in the next one.